Hello everyone. Today's Jurassic Profile remake we're going to be doing is Saurophaganax is a genus of large allosauride from the Morrison Formation of late Jurassic during 151 million years ago in Oklahoma. Some paleontologists consider it to be a junior synonym and species of Allosaurus as Allosaurus maximus. Saurophaganax represents a very large Morrison allosaurid characterized by horizontal linemen at the base of the dorsal neural spines above the transverse process and meat chopper chevrons. In the year 1931 and 1932, John Riley's Stouvel uncovered remains of a large theropod near Canton in Cameron County, Oklahoma in layers of the late Cambrian. In 1941, these were named Saurophagus maximus by Stovall in the article by journalist Grace Ernstine Ray. The genetic name is derived from Greek sauros for lizard and phagen to eat, with compound meaning of lizard eater. The specific epithet maximus means the largest in Latin because the naming article did not contain a description. The name remained dubious in 1987. Spencer George Lucas erroneously made OMNH 4666 a tibia, the lactotype, unaware that Saurophagus was a dubious. Later, it was discovered that the same name, Saurophagus, was preoccupied in 1831. It had already been given by William Swainson to a tyrant flycatcher in extant, eater of taxonomically true lizards in 1995. Daniel Shore named a new genus, Saurophaganax, adding Greek suffix anax, meaning ruler, to earlier name. Shore also found OMNH 4666 undiagnostic in relation to Allosaurus. So he chose OMNH 01123, a neural arch, as the holotype for Saurophaganax. And Saurophaganax is not remaining of Saurophagus, much of the material informally named Saurophagus maximus, namely those diagnostic elements that could be distinguished from Allosaurus, were referred to Saurophaganax maximus by Shore. They contain disarticulation bones of the at least 4 individuals. Saurophaganax is the official state fossil of Oklahoma, and a large skeleton of Saurophaganax can be seen in the Jurassic Hall in the Sam Noble, Oklahoma Museum of Natural History. Although the best known Saurophaganax material was found in the panhandle of Oklahoma, possible Saurophaganax remains material NMMNHP 26083, a partial skeleton, including a femur, several tail vertebrae, and a hip bone, has been found in northern New Mexico. Now, its relationship with Allosaurus. The identification of Saurophaganax is a matter of dispute. It has been described as its own genus, or as species of Allosaurus, given the name Allosaurus maximus. A review of Basil Tatarin's in 2004 and 2012 analysis of Tetanera accepted Saurophaganax as a distinct genus. Possible Saurophaganax material from New Mexico may be clear up the status of the genus. Saurophaganax is the largest theropod in the Jurassic and the Morrison Formation, reaching about 10.5 meters, 34 feet in length, and 2.7 to 3.8 metric tons, and 3.0 to 4.2 short tons in body mass. Well, there is a specimen that is much larger. The Morrison Formation is a sequence of shallow marine and alluvial sediments, which, according to radiometric dating, ranges between 156.3 million years old at its base to 146.8 million years old at the top, which places it in the late Oxfordin and Cambrian and early Tethodian stages of the late Jurassic period. This formation is interpreted as a semi-arid environment with distant wet and dry seasons. The Morrison Basin, where dinosaurs lived, stretched from New Mexico to Alberta and Saskatchewan, and was formed when the precursors to the Front Range of the Rocky Mountains started pushing up to the west. The deposits from their east-facing drainage basins were carried by streams and rivers and deposited in swampy lowlands, lakes, river channels, and floodplains. This formation is similar in age to the Zohofen limestone formation in Germany and the Tendaguru formation in Tanzania. The fossils known of Saurophaganax, both the possible material from New Mexico and the Oklahoma material, are known from the Bushy Basin member, which is the latest part of the Morrison Formation, suggesting that this genus was either always uncommon or that it first appeared rather late in the Jurassic because of the rarity of discovered remains. Not much of its behavior is known. Either it hunted in a mated pair or in groups or solitary hunter. The Morse formation records an environment and time dominated by gigantic sauropod dinosaurs such as Barosaurus, Apatosaurus, Brontosaurus, Camarasaurus, Diplodocus, and Brachiosaurus. Dinosaurs that lived alongside Saurophaganax and may have served as prey included the herbivorous ornithischians, like Camptosaurus, Dryosaurus, Stegosaurus, and Nanosaurus. Predators in these paleo environment included theropods like Torvosaurus, Ceratosaurus, Marshallosaurus, Stoxosaurus, Ornitholestes, and Allosaurus, which accounted for 70 to 75% of theropod specimens and was at the top trophic level of to the Morrison food web. Now, they would either contest the carcass or they merely avoided each other. Other vertebrates that shared this paleo environment include ray fin fishes, frogs, salamanders, turtles, sphenodonts, lizards, terrestrial and aquatic crocodiliomorphs, several species of pterosaurs, early mammals were present in the region. The bite marks on Allosaurus and Mammopelta remains were found among other bones with feeding traces in the Upper Jurassic. Mygate Moor Quarry. Unlike the others, these have left striations that, when measured to determine dentical with produced tooth and body size. Extrapolations greater than any known fossil known specimen of Allosaurus or Ceratosaurus, the two large predators known for osteological remains from the quarry. The extrapolations are instead cohorted either with an unusually large specimen of Allosaurus or a separate large taxon like Torvosaurus or Saurophaganax, both of which are not known from the quarry. The result either increases the known diversity of the site based on ethnological evidence alone or represents powerful evidence of cannibalism in Allosaurus based on the position and nutrient value associated with the various skeletal elements. With bite marks, it is predicted that while Mammopelta was either predated upon or scavenged shortly after death, Allosaurus was scavenged sometime after death. And that's it for Saurophaganax. I hope you enjoyed the video. See you later, guys.